Getting the opportunity for all these teams to go on to their locations perfectly fine as well. But eventually, will that be enough? Will that be all that we or well, we shall see actually, because again, talking about the curveball, it is always the circle that brings up the curveball. And for now, we do talk about the drop locations coming in as well. We do have IPC going on down towards there over up Noi. Segregation that is the only team actually for now that we see that has moved on down to the military base. Apart from that, as the journey continues on, even east, we can see the red taking a westward approach going down towards the periphery of the looks of it, and are going to be finding themselves in very close proximity towards the players of the RC.
Definitely, these are the all teams to look up at too. But we have had our team selected. We have our eyes set up on. But I really want the chat section and the viewers that who have just joined in to spam hearts and just root for a favorite team in the comment section. But for now, as we're just saying, the circle has already gone for a shift. So these sort of shift, we haven't seen much of these of the water. If not, they will be completely taken down. But bridge camp situation is already into play. Now they are punishing not only the players on the bridge, but also they have been punishing the players close to the shore areas where DFS players are anyhow trying to get away. Bull has been finally finished off, but the best part for BFS is that still two players are surviving. But for how long is the case? Because A1 Esports is looking pretty strong. They are holding the bridge, they are holding the shoreline areas. A1 Esports really have a good control. And I'm just waiting how many number of teams will be crossing towards that area. And when if more and more teams crosses, they will be punishing things back. The IPG comes into fight, takes down one more player of Acid Defiant, and A1 Esports are on a real run. Look at the split. All four players deployed in four different directions. Two players onto the bridge, one player onto the left hand side of the bridge, one player onto the right side of the bridge, completely trying to decimate.
Have to try and work towards getting those placement points. And talking about placement points, not going to be an easy task because you still have 11 teams remaining. Aeon Esports completely dominating the
Made a rotation, just imagine, from the air of from the area of Severny, and they have brought successfully at least 3 to 4 players into these sort of second last circle. Just imagine the amount of good rotations and those things that they have done perfectly till now. On the other hand, Silent Cloud also tried bringing in the players but faltered down as it's just the one player still surviving. Not much happening into the circle, but because till now we have been just seeing the players either getting knocked down from the wrath of blue zone or in the water area. But IPG's players were also looking pretty strong until and unless an onslaught has been caught on. IPG Cater falls down and an early elimination for IPG. Now A1 Esports just trying to dominate the lobby in this first game of semifinals, and they have become the zone magnets for now, because for the last 4 circle shift, each and every player from the sides of A1 Esports are in the circle. I don't know it is by fluke or it's the right call of IGL, but this is the spot on thing that A1 Esports have shown time and again, and also in this very first game of the final.
well, most certainly have. And again, as so perfectly mentioned by you, when it comes down to being the magnets, they certainly are the magnets who are now trying to convert those into kills and points as well. They got 4 points for themselves. They did spot a few players coming in from down towards the water rotation. It is, of course, by brothers as well as Venom Legends who are in the crosshairs. For now, we've got Rude Dude in there as well. So it is going to be a tricky affair for these teams and the players that we see on into our crosshairs of course, 6ix9ine Boy. It is not going to be easy for them, right? Because they are trying their level best for the teams, for their own respective teams. But how exactly will that work out? Right here, we do see X Brothers holding on to that slot right next to, of course, Dude's player as well. But they cannot do anything, sadly, as soon as they try and go on down towards the beach area, as soon as they go on down towards the land itself, it is A1 Esports waiting to greet them and tell them that, hey, this bullet has your name.
Much as he goes down, Mama has that Groza in its hand. That means it can be a game for TRZ, as A1 Esports still doesn't have any sort of realization that they might be backstabbed from the sides of TRZ. On the other hand, A1 Esports is completely dominating any player, any team, not letting to come out of that water, just not allowing 4 kills already onto the name of A1 Esports. And this is the darkest 6ix9ine Jax making a movement in his whole case. It takes one more player down from the side of TRZ. And I was just mentioning this fact that they just need to realize that TRZ has come very close towards them. They have realized the fact, and slowly and steadily now they're also trying to decimate, completely pulverize TRZ's team.
Well, they most certainly are, and the nades is what the name is. It is certainly working in the favor of Dante right here, as he is just bringing down that onslaught towards the players of TRZ. And in doing so, of course, it is 6ix9ine Boy who has taken the front. from the side of TRZ and has been knocked for A1 Esports. As the fight continues on along, we've got only 5 teams remaining. X Brothers have been sent back into the lobby, or BIP are going to be moving on into the zone itself. There was quite a lot of fight going on between BIP as well as TRZ, but eventually VIP are going to be moving on along with that. One final player of Silent Cloud is sent back into the lobby. TRZ Esports is sent back into the lobby. We've got 4 teams remaining. This is not looking like a game that could go on any team's favor apart from A1 Esports, because this team is just annihilating whatever competition they see in front of them. Along with that, all 4 players are still alive, but Rudro and Rude Dude's Flex is still part of this game, alongside which, when you talk about the zone edge,
Hmm.
we do have BIP as well.
Definitely, I was just not expecting Sinister to spot down Flex, but Flex has been spotted down. So even esports are just don't aren't doing anything wrong here. They are spotting down the players, they are taking them down, and they are very much aware about their surroundings, where the players are actually located. That was a completely a different sort of approach, where even esports did try to put the player down. TRZ esports just committed too much into the fight, where once they were going to fight against even esports and simultaneously they were taking fights against Boston Pajamas, and just because of that they were being punished. Now even esports are trying to commit onto the player of Boston Pajamas, and Sinister is just making a plan on its own side, in its own way. Into one fight, he falls down, as complete annihilation has come into the favor of Boston Pajama. Now it comes down to a 1v2 affair. I guess Dante is still on to his knees. That means if he gets the revival, this will be one with his situation. But I'm just waiting when Rudro comes out in the open, as I guess even esports players have already known his exact position. They know where he is hiding. He just needs to be aware that Sinister has created that flank angle. A smoke is already there. That means even esports 2 player can be there, but he needs to understand that Sinister has already made a flank angle, as he has a crosshair setup. That means he knows the exact position. But will he be able to do this 1v3 situation into this last circle of a wrangle? But I guess A1 Esports have already sensed this chicken dinner coming into their own favor, and just because of that, the celebration is also started. But is this enough for them side? We have to still wait for that. Some grenades, some mollies are still being used, but still not enough to take him down, as Rudro, he is making them pay. He is making A1 Esports pay. He is still holding the situation. Takes one more player down as 6-9 goes down. He needs to get the first aid in its own course, in its own way. He has the grenade. He's trying to throw him down. He doesn't have any first aid. He just has the 6 bandages. But the blue zone will be pushing him to go away from that position. And in that thing, he will be denying the kill. The first game of the semifinals